Hi, just a minute. So you've heard of a heart transplant before, right? You've heard of a kidney transplant. Have you heard of a womb transplant? Yes, a womb transplant. You see, the medical world is like the eighth wonder of the world. They keep busting our heads every day. They keep, blowing us away with medical discoveries and medical breakthroughs. So here's the story of the womb transplant.
The arrival of baby Amy Isabel 5.5 weeks ago was nothing short of a miracle. Born after Grace Davidson was the first woman to have a womb transplant in the UK. She and husband Angus can barely believe they're now parents.
It's lovely to be at this stage where, I don't know, you can just get snuggles and it's really special. Yeah, and we're getting so much quality time together, which is lovely.
It was a long time waiting for this, and perhaps would be forgiven for it being anticlimactic, but it hasn't felt that at all. Just loved
now, there's a woman in the UK, Scotland to be precise, named Grace. I mean, an average girl begins to see her menstrual period from 10, 11, 12. In fact, I've heard cases of 9-year-old girls having the menstrual period. So unlike others, she never experienced a menstrual period, and her parents were worried. I mean, every parent should be. And she was taken to the hospital to see a doctor at the age of 16, and that was when it was discovered that she had a condition known as uterine factor infertility. That is, she didn't have a womb. Now, Grace went on with life and she fell in love with a man named Angus. Now, she has always wanted to become a mother, despite the fact that she had the condition of uterine factor infertility. Her partner Angus also wanted to be a father, so the only option they had was a womb transplant. And guess who donated a womb to this couple? Her sister named Amy. Now, the surgery took place for 18 hours and it was successful. And the surgery took place in 2023. And in 2025, just February, she welcomed a baby girl named Amy Isabel. Now, the baby was named after her sister that donated the womb, Amy, while Isabel, she was named Isabel after the doctor that led the team of the transplant. So, by the way, is this the first time that the world is seeing a womb transplant? No. The first womb transplant took place in Sweden in 2014. And after then, there have been, according to research, there have been up to other 100 womb transplants all over the world, and about 50 of them have been successful. So, I mean, these days, I mean, especially for, couples trying to conceive, the options are becoming more and more available, from IVF to surrogacy to adoption. Now is womb transplant. But, let me use the word unfortunate. The unfortunate thing about these options is that they don't actually come cheap. But actually, there are some people that can afford it. So it's quite a breakthrough, I mean, for, womb transplant, especially for those who must have undergone hysterectomy, that is the removal of the womb, or who are not actually fertile. So these days there are more options for women, to have babies. And not just that, I mean, according to reports, this couple, Grace and Angus, also are interested in having a second baby after this first one, before the womb is finally removed from Grace. So I think it's quite a remarkable news. And what makes this story quite a historical one is this is the first time it's happening in the UK. There have been other womb transplants all over the world, but this time is the first time it's been a successful womb transplant that has produced a baby. So it's quite a breakthrough. All right, so congrats to the couple, and until next time, bye for now.